These are the Bang & Olufsen H6. You ever hear of B&O? Not B.O. You've heard of that. B&O. Let's look at their product lineup. So here's their headphones. H2, which is a tiny little thing. Then you got some earbud thingy things, and then IEMs. Then you got the H6, which are wired. The H7, which are wireless. The HH, the H8, the Hates that are wireless. And then we go down the little Form 21s. They're a little adorable thing. They're cheap and they're, you know, ugly. But their other stuff, what they're known for, and what sort of keeps them in like the corner of the room at like audiophile meets, is like, no. You sit in the corner and think about what you've done. It's shit like this, where they have this giant three-legged circle speaker, so it's mono, but it's, you know, projected. They make, how do I describe this? It's almost like if like French artists, mime artists, just decided to make speaker things that made sound like this. It's just, here, hold on, we got this picture. This is what they make, that thing. The Beolab 90. Oh god, it's so divine. And it's not gonna sound like good stereo speakers, you know, properly, but it's gonna sound like Bose. It's like the fake Bose. I mean, they make TVs and shit now too. So it's just got all this. Look at this webpage. It's just, you know, scrolls forever and slowly lifts into things. It's whatever it is. B&O is B&O, and they're. If Bose wanted to charge more for fancy stuff, that's what they are. So okay, now you know what B&O, Bang & Olufsen, whatever, Bang & Olufsen. So these are the H6 wired, apparently the special edition bronzed hazel, and they were donated to the show. So thank you very much. I gave a guy a bunch of recommendations, like, you know what, I got so much other stuff, just take them. Thank you. Ooh, I got the Go case, because we'll look at that as well. And they are a closed set of over-ear, and this is not super huge, but they're damn comfortable, regardless of their stigma as having, you know, crazy bullshit for sale. Headphones, you can't do much to make them crazy bullshit. I mean, you can, they just didn't. And they're an extremely well-made, well-designed set of headphones. You've got leather up here, you've got a fabric here, which is hard until these four nubs, and these four nubs are made of, probably, it's not canvas, but it's, you know, it's a felt fabric material. You got the adjustment, slides in and out. They're metal. They're actually really, really nice. I don't know, nice. The cups rotate 90 degrees that way, so you can lay them flat, which is where this Go case comes in. It came in the Go case. Here's the B&O bag, which this is another nice bag. This is, I don't know, man. I just start reviewing bags. Fuck headphones. These are where the real joy of my day comes in. If someone put this bag over my head and kidnapped me, I'd be like, wow, this is really comfortable. I'll look real quick at the Go bag, because this is a separate $50 thing if you want to buy it. And it's designed for these Parrot Zix, which are Bluetooth headphones, or the H6. There's a list of other things that they'll do. It's got the Velcro and a little bag for your putting your stuff in, and they do fit in it. They're not adjusted to fit over the GoPro, even actually they do. And it's, this is a nice, super plush bed. So yeah, okay, good, nice bag. Let's get over with the Go bag. I like the Go bag, but how many times do you actually put headphones in those? If I'm going on a trip or something, these are going to be readily available and not in a bag. So your left and right are indicated inside the cups. The padding here is, I don't even want to call it leather. I think it is, but it's very, it doesn't feel like it's too soft. It's too soft. You see that? And the softness is what gives these their comfort. It's like a donut. Look at the donut. Aren't they cute little brown donuts? Oh, let me go through the colors that are available. So these are the special edition, you know, bronzed hazel, which are no longer available, but used, you can get them for $300. All right, and that's because they're special edition. You go here for the DJ Khaled Red Golden, aka the Iron Man ones. Those are so friggin' Iron Man. Those are $400 a pair. And then you go into the standard black and green inserts instead of, I don't know why they do that, but those are $200 a pair. And then if you get to the second generation, and there's no indicators on this pair of headphones anywhere that says that it even is the H6. It just says B&O and then left and right. That's it. That's the only thing you get. So I don't believe these are the second generation because they are obviously the special edition bronzed hazel. And the special edition ones are $300 a pair. Or the second generation ones are $300 a pair. So it's not that. So yeah, I will list maybe the search results page, because when you look it up, and there's a whole ton of other colors ranging from $200 to $269 to $300 to $394 to $400 for the Khaled. It's like, what is what? How much these cost? I don't know. I don't know how much these cost. Okay, how's that? I don't know how much these headphones cost. Anywhere between $200 and $400 depending on the special edition color you get. Detachable wire, and it's a standard 3.5 millimeter 4-pole. I don't know why this is 4-pole, considering that it's, you know, it could just be 4-pole on that end and not this end, but it is, and you can plug it in either side. That's one of the things that they like to do on portable. So you get to choose, pick and choose. It is rather small. I'm not sure if you could. You might be able to get like a V-motor wire in there, but the one it comes with isn't terrible. It's thin and it's got a couple kinks in it. You can see are left over, but it feels nice. It feels right. It feels like you're going to leave it on there. Here's your little control, positive, negative, sender buttons there. Yeah. Designed by Bang & Olufsen in Denmark, made in China. So that's the way of the world. You just got to be careful with a 4-pole in an adapter like this. If you put it in all the way, sometimes it will be mono, and you have to just pop it out just that much, and then it works. Something to note. They're not hard to drive. They're obviously designed for portable use, and I've been using them for portable use, and then I've been sitting down here and listening to them and trying to assess the creamy sound. It's like these headphones take away all the offensive bits of music. Just, they're gone. They fly away. Ooh, Carpenter Brute. Anarchy Road just started with like a real low. We know who these are competing against. We're gonna have to pit these against right now in my mind from memory. The MSR7s and the Sony MDR 1As. I think the 1As are really what we're looking at, but also you could extend this fight over to the Oppo PM3s, and you could extend it over to the there's a couple other ones out there. All the fashion cans, because again, we're back to fashion cans, and these are fucking fashionable. Can't wait to be seen in public with them. These are exceptionally good portable fashion cans. How about the Hi-Fi-Mins, Zeos? What about the Hi-Fi-Min Edition S? Well, those are open, so they're a slightly different category. But those also don't have the craziest low end. Those are very neutral. I like those for exactly what they sound like. They are just neutral and wide. These are not wide, but their imaging is astonishing. So B&O does do a lot of bullshit, but a lot of that bullshit, you know, maybe the research paid off. Because I put on, let me get the actual song title right, Summer in 1987 from Yoshi Horikawa, which is my go-to guy for anything imaging. And it's just, it starts out with the sound of like rain, and like wind in trees, and it was here. I was in those trees having the wind blow around me. And sometimes you could, with like extra wide soundstage X1s or something that happens, and it's like, oh wow, this isn't extra wide. This is actually pretty contained. But it was super accurate. It's just one of those things where it sounds bigger than it is, and these sound bigger than they are. When you first put them on, especially if you've been comparing headphones all day and you're like, okay, now time to put these on, you'll think that there's, oh, these are dull. Dull. Not lifeless, just like they've taken the edge off. And I think they have. These don't contain the frequencies that bother people. Where, you know, oh, I can't tell if I like this. You're going to like this. Because those frequencies are gone. Anything, people were calling me a fetishist for the, what, upper mid-range? Or I hate upper mid-range? Low treble? Maybe. Maybe that's the way it is. I mean, of course I'm biased. I'm human. Someone who's not biased, go watch Westworld. Show's going to be great, by the way. No. These are a very comfortable sound. Is the best way I could describe it. You could put these on anyone's head and say, hey, listen to these, and no one's going to go, ew, ew. Unless they're a treble freak and want Grotto PS500s to just fuck them. These are going to be just like, oh, wow. There you go. This is the Maxence Siren, Where Is My Mind? From the Pixies. And this is exactly what you hear on this. Everything you put on is just like, oh, fuck. It's nap time now. I've listened to headphones. I'll compare them directly to the Sony 1As. Because the 1As, they cut the treble and raise the bass. And you were like, oh, and it was a warm set of headphones. And I would consider these a warm set of headphones. But not to the extreme that the Sony takes it. Where, I mean, you listen, it's like, well, okay, is there a low end? And you can't tell in every song. The Sonys, you know the elevation in the highs, in the lows is there. Every song that plays, you hear it. With these, you play a song and you can't tell until Geschaffelstein comes on. Or something that just throws the low end up to like, hey, guess what? This song is for bass retards. And then you know that these can then do it. So that's a very, very fine line that they've managed to stay under. Where are these bassy headphones? And for 60% of songs, no, they're just good headphones. And then those songs come on where it's just fuck bass, and they are. So that's an impressive feat. Usually if you have an extra bassy headphone, it's extra bassy all the time. And these manage to just be very, very good bass headphones when they need to. Treble. Is it lacking? After a while, you don't notice that like softness to it. It just blends in and is beautiful, and you start listening to it. So what do we have? Great imaging. Great imaging. Not dull, but just a slightly reduced amount of treble, maybe high mid-range, just brought down just enough to make it smooth. These are smooth headphones. Everything that comes out of them sounds smoother. It's like a DSP correction that is just right. And then the low end comes on when you have actual bass, and it's like, oh, fuck. And they're comfortable. I have no urge to change the pads. They're light because look at them. There's nothing here to be heavy. Space Dandy just came on. Hold on. It's got the knock, man. That low end is boom. Kick drums are here. They actually, taking this to half, easy to drive, but that's like the line right there. If you're using half power on the UX1S, you're at the line. Anything below this is easy to drive. Anything above this is hard to drive. And it skirts the line. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to use them. They definitely belong in a list. I did not try to game with these. So, you can give that a shot. The imaging will probably come in great, and the low end, if you get explosions happening, will come in. And, add them to the pile of good. It doesn't seem like there are any of this style of portable fashion can that is around the $200 to $300 mark, MSR set. There doesn't seem to be any of those that are bad. So don't judge me for, liking them. Oh, he just likes everything. They're all good. These seems to be the butter zone. You could own 8 pair of $200 to $300 headphones that are all really fantastic looking, and they'll all have different signatures and qualities, and you could love all of them like snowflakes. Don't be a headphone racist, all right? Where you look at it and go, oh, treble can, get to the back of the bus. No, treble cans have a spot in this world too, just the same with warm, lower detail cans and crazy V-shaped cans and all the rest. We're done here. Sound demo, description, Patreon link in the upper right hand corner. Thank you again for the person who sent me these. They will get used.